welcome to another episode of Knitting Up North with Jenn and Corrina. My name's Jenn.
And I'm Corrina.
And we are friends and knitters from northern Minnesota. I can be found on Instagram, Ravelry, all the things as Jenn Loves Yarn.
And you can find me everywhere. Corrina is Crafty.
Love it. Well, here we are again. I'm pretty proud of us. We got there in a few short weeks instead of a few short months. We haven't seen each other though since the last.
You've been super busy.
I mean, like we recorded and then we went to Crafters Gonna Craft. Remember we left last time and we were like, you didn't know if you were gonna go, and so we went together. It was super fun. Do you want to talk a little bit about it?
That was an amazing time. That was a fabulous gathering. The ladies that put that together, I'm sorry I can't remember their names right now, but that was really well done. We had a great time. It looked like everybody was having a fun time. Maybe not the people who like to visit that brewery
on the regular.
And then there was just all the knitters and stuff, but it was a lot of fun. I'm really glad I went. I'm really glad I made that trip down, and it was fun meeting new people and having getting recognized, you know, and people coming up to us and saying, I'm so and so, and then you're like, oh yeah, you know, so that was fun.
That is so much fun. And then we got to see a lot of people who came came up to Bemidji for the retreat. We got to see our knitting group friends. We call them like our city knitter friends. So that was really fun to catch up with them.
I don't know about you, but I noticed the swag, the up North 5 retreat swag.
Yeah, people were carrying the swag around. Yeah. That was super cool.
Well, I saw one of the water bottles. I saw a couple of the bags.
Yeah, that was really fun. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. So there was, when you walk in, it was a super big brewery, and there were plenty of spaces for people to knit and congregate and hang out. We had a really good lunch there.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the market. I'm astounded. So we get the benefit of so many amazing designers and, you know, like dyers and all, you know, in Minnesota. And so you get to these things and you start to see the same ones over and over, and they never disappoint, and you never feel like you're seeing the same ones over and over and over. They bring new stuff. But I did get introduced to a few people that I hadn't known about before, which we'll get into when we do community service, because I bought a few things. Got to support, do our part. And then we took classes, and that was a blast. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a bit, but it was a really good time. If you are in the Twin Cities area, I think they'll probably do it again next year. Somebody asked one of the organizers, do you think you'll do this again? And they were like,
right. Well, it's a lot of work, as we know. It's a lot of work. And you know, you find where you thought that it would be easy, it got a little hard, and then the stuff you thought maybe would be hard were a lot easier. And so I imagine those ladies have some things to think about.
Yes. Well, that's like, we were in our class, one of our classes, there was a ton of people in, and one of the organizers came in and said, just so you know, this is a paid for class. So, you know, so there
was some confusion there.
Some confusion and kinks, but it did not at all change the experience. Like, I would go back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. I would totally do that.
Yeah. Well, what are you wearing?
So this is not a knitted sweater. It is, you know, whatever manufactured sweater. My mother-in-law got me this for Christmas. Everybody in my family knows that I love bunnies. And I chose it today because today is St. Patrick's Day. And as you can see, there's green.
Yes.
So that is why I am wearing this sweater today. I'm actually pretty warm.
It's really pretty.
Thank you. It's very warm. It's a thick sweater. So yeah.
And it's got your bunnies.
It got bunnies, yes.
I love it. Your mother-in-law knows you very well.
Yes. She's been spoiling me lately because, you know, it's Easter. And she loves she's building a new house that'll only be like 10 minutes from me, which is great because right now she's about 35 minutes away and it's hard for us to get out there. We were out there yesterday shoveling snow around her house and her neighbor's house and throwing down salt and stuff like that. So it'll be really nice to have her just 10 minutes away so I can help her out. But she's been going to Home Goods in Brainerd. and all the bunny stuff. She buys
Tis
it
the
for me
season, yeah.
because she loves going in there. So I've gotten some really cute things from my mother-in-law lately. Pretty adorable bunny stuff. So
That's so awesome. And you always, it's not like she's giving it to you and you're like, what do I do with this? Like, you are the person who decorates to the hilt with every season. So everything she buys you, I'm sure, will find a lovely home.
Yep. It'll go in the totes.
That's fun.
For the holiday. Yeah. Right now is one of my favorites just because I get to get all my bunnies out. Yeah. There's bunnies everywhere.
Love it.
Some of my bunny stuff is still in storage. I think I've talked about this before, but maybe I haven't. I have one piece over there. It's a little bell. It's Avon. It's a bunny, and it's from the late 70s, early 80s. My ex-mother-in-law, she had the whole collection, and she ended up giving it to me. I don't know, when my kids were little, because she knew how much I loved it. And there was all the kinds of pieces. You could even get like a creamer. There's a bell. There's
cute.
Toothbrush holder, all kinds of little stuff. And that's a precious collectibles to me. And they are in storage right now, waiting for our cabin to get done.
That's going to be fun.
So I'll be happy to be able to see those again. But I found that one that's on the shelf over there from when we were antiquing a couple years ago.
Fun. And
I saw it and I went, oh, that belongs to my collection. I didn't have that piece yet. So that's always fun. Every time I go, anytime I go to thrift stores or anything, I'm looking for the Avon bunnies. The little bunny that kind of is like this all the time. Cute little bunny.
I love it. It's fun when you start a collection and then years later you can still find pieces that fit into it.
Yeah, I'm always looking for those.
Love it. All right. Well, I am wearing the Rock Rose. Link will be in the show notes. I don't remember who it's by. This is one of the first sweaters that I knit. It's probably 10 or 11 years old. And it's all out of Berroco vintage worsted. It's worn really well. Like, not a ton of pilling for as old. It's a little fuzzy, but not bad. And it's got the motif around the cuff, and you can tell I was a new color work knitter because I mean it looks good, but boy, is she tight. Yeah, like when I have to like go into the sweater. But yeah, no, I really like it. I enjoy the colors. They're not, I had them in stash, and they're not colors I would normally wear or choose, but I do like them.
Oh, they look good on you.
They're fun. So yeah, Rock Rose. Also last time that we were together, I think we had an epiphany in the moment. I think you were like, hey, like, isn't it our podiversary? And it was. We started this over a year ago now, the end of February last year. And so we are going to be doing a giveaway for our podiversary. So you want to talk a little bit about what we're giving away, and then we'll tell folks how to enter?
Yep. Giveaway will be a little bit of yarn. Some notions. All right, here I have my favorite candle scent. It is my favorite.
Strawberry pound cake. That's a Bath and Body, right?
Bath and Body Works. I just went and they had the sale on the One Wicks, and I just bought a couple of these. So anyways, this will be in there. And then this. Here, funny story. My mother-in-law, you know, she likes to go shopping. This has nothing to do with her, but I remember back years back, and my husband telling me the story of how she would go shopping and buy things at like Target or Hobby Lobby and throw the bags in her craft room and forget about them, and then go like a month later and buy the same things over again, forgetting that she bought them. And I'd be like, how do you do that? And so then I was at Joann's a couple months ago, and I saw this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, because I love Peter Rabbit, Beatrix Potter, and I bought it. But then I got home, I set it down, I got home, and I'm looking at it, and I go, I think I already have this. You and I, when we went to the yarn shop hop, The very first yarn shop that we stopped at the night before or something like, or what, maybe it wasn't the yarn shop hop. What was it? We were down in the cities for something. It was kind of nice out. I think it was the yarn shop.
The yarn shop hop was really nice last year.
Yeah, and the year before. And so anyways, I had bought the hardcover copy. It is literally just right where I had set this down. And so you guys all get to benefit from my silliness. And it's going to be part of the giveaway.
Perfect. So to enter, comment below. Any old comment will do. We just love interacting with you guys on the regular. We got tons of comments last episode, and it's been so fun just to interact. And we asked you what your favorite part of sweater knitting was. That was hysterical.
There was some pretty funny answers. I laughed.
Casting off.
Yeah.
From casting on to casting off. Nothing really in between. I mean, I guess so. Like, people were like, I like the yoke, and then I tap out. So, but that was really fun.
And some people said they like knitting the sleeves.
I do. I love the sleeves. I'm knitting a couple of vests now, so I will not have those.
No sleeves, yeah.
All right. Should we jump in with some FOs?
I have no FOs.
Okay, well,
I'm working towards it.
You know what, though? We go in spurts. Like, I went a long while, and I'm like, am I ever going to get, like, is anything ever going to get done? And then I look at the mountain of whips, and then I got cast on itis between last time and now, so whatever. Living my best knitting life, doing what I want when I want. That's how it's going to go forever. My first FO are the Drowse socks. They kind of fall off the blocker. I need probably a bigger blocker. The Drowse socks, they're like super cute, scrunchy boot socks. The leg is all brioche. They're so fun. This is Farmer Daughter Fibers. It is, I say Farmer Daughter, it's Farmer's Daughter Fibers. It's a bad habit. But I am in her sock squad this year, and I just love these colors.
I love the colors too.
Yeah. So this was February. You'll see Marches. But if you are a sock squatty, they do a lot of their organizing on a Discord, and you post pictures every month that you finish. You enter essentially to win a $75 gift card to Farmer's Daughter Fibers, and if you complete all 12 months, it's an entry into the annual drawing, which is for $1,000 at the shop. So fun. I also I can't wait to show you guys the end of this year. I'm gonna have a whole box of 12 socks plus some other ones that I have you've seen before, but I've never worn. So, so that's really fun. All right. Second, FO is, I think last time I showed you my tube.
Oh yeah.
My sock tube. Whoops. So I was teaching the Afterthought Everything sock class.
Those turned out so cool.
Aren't they fun? At the local yarn shop.
Look at that.
Yeah. So tube is cranked. And the class we got snowed out last weekend. So we're basically done with the class. Everybody's pretty well completed a pair of socks. But we have the cuff, and then we did, the heel, cut in the heel, and then we added the toe. So super fun way just to get a pair of socks and knock them out. I can do this in an evening over a movie or something. Mm-hmm. It's not quite a Dateline episode. Right? I gotta watch a little more than a Dateline episode to get them done. But
did you watch the latest one?
No, I'm saving it. My family
I can't stand to watch her though. What's her name? The gal that murdered her kids. What's her name?
Lori Vallow.
Yes. I watched a preview of it, and she's being so sassy. And
Pam was telling me about it yesterday. She's like, "You're gonna watch it. It's gonna make you so mad." Yeah. Oh, that's why I didn't watch it, because I didn't feel like being mad last night.
No, my husband and I were like, we're not watching this one. I mean, she acts as if she didn't murder her children.
Yeah, she has no remorse.
No. Any
visible remorse. She truly doesn't lead on that she feels any kind of bad about it, and that just takes it to a whole different level. I can't with her. Anyway. Okay, another FO. A little tiny baby spinning project. Are these so cute?
So those are from our class. So we took a drop spindle class at the Crafters Gonna Craft. I said that right?
You did. By the lovely Teresa.
Yes,
of
Get Bents. She was fabulous. And I got help from
Emily.
Yes, Emily.
Botanical knitter.
I wanted to say botanical knitter, but I was like, she has a name. It's Emily. Yeah. she was very helpful.
So helpful and patient. And
yeah, like the first time I tried to do it, I flipped everything everywhere, and she's like, it's okay. Okay, drop spindle.
She's like one of those teachers. She's like, well, you know what not to do now. Like, so supportive. You're like, awesome. Mm-hmm. You're right.
And you made yours into cute little...
So I ended up that night, just needed to decompress a little. Like, we had a long drive. So I ended up...
Now, you've been spinning longer than me.
Yeah.
So this is the very first thing I ever spun.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. I was very proud of it. I've had it like on display for a couple weeks, actually.
Yeah.
Because I was like, look what you did. And you know, just like what Teresa said about the way that you feel when you're spinning, how it...
So peaceful.
And she says it makes her feel closer to earth, like closer to, you know, that whole grounding thing and creating something with your hands. And, you know, then you can knit this into a sweater. And
do you watch Casey of Young Folk Knits? Mm-hmm. So did you watch her latest one where she's doing her magnum opus knit? Like, she's like, I look at my closet and I have all of these things. I have so many hand knits. So she's like, what do I knit next? And her whole episode is about, you know, trying to find that perfect thing. Well, she's going to do, one of her ideas is to do a pressed flowers cardigan in this beautiful blue colorway, but the color changing is hand spun, and she's using like 3 or 4 different kinds, like gorgeous. But yeah, so this was FO number 3, and I did end up just plying it that night off the bobbin, which was not a pretty thing. It was everywhere. I lost a couple of yards. That's why I have 2 and not 1, which is cool. That's part of the learning process, but man, was that fun. And I have done spinning. I have a spinning wheel. I have an Ashford Joy treadle. I have the Ashford e-wheel, and then I have a supported spindle. So those I'm practiced in. The drop spindle, drafting is drafting, and all the fiber plays different. So you get used to, like what you were saying, like there's a rhythm, right? And how you feel when you're doing it. And it felt really different on a drop spindle. So I'm going to do more of this. I just have to figure out how to do it when the dogs aren't around.
Yeah, I bought fiber. Oh, it's behind you. Can you reach it?
Yeah. This one?
Nope. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this was... Did I show this already?
Because we haven't... Remember we went... Was that from the Crafters Gonna Craft?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we didn't. We went the day after we recorded last.
So I plan on spinning. See, this is one of the ones I hadn't seen before.
Knitting Lizard, and it's called Dewdrops.
Yeah. Yep. I see it now. Dewdrops. Yeah. There's mulberry silk and Shaniko wool.
Shaniko wool. That's what
Shaniko?
my halibut is out of from Fiber MacGyver.
Pretty irresistible, actually. I just sleep on this.
I know. It is pretty soft.
Yeah.
Yep, we did plenty of customer service while we were there. My last FO is the amazing Movement Tee by Lily Kate France. And I used Yarn Citizen. DK is the white. And then the color changing is the Grocery Girls unique spin cycle colorway called Playful Pop. And it is so cute. I think this is on backwards, actually. It doesn't matter, but short rows. But I'm going to turn it to the side so you can see the detail. So it's got the beautiful detail, and it runs the raglan all the way down the side. But it is super cute and fits really well. Unfortunately, it is not quite warm enough outside to wear it.
No,
So.
we had that one day, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Friday. It was
really nice.
Yeah, I was confused because my husband worked from home that day, and we went to lunch with his sister and his mother, and yeah, and it was so nice out. It was a really nice day, and then we got hit with another snowstorm. Almost all the snow had melted except for like the piles that they make when they're plowing, but the rest of the snow was gone.
Yeah,
now we have more.
Now we're back,
and there was a whole bunch of geese outside honking, and I even heard robins out.
Yeah, it was
that morning.
Spring.
So I was like, oh, I feel so bad.
The trail was completely clear. Now it's just, and the snow we got was heavy. So it rained. We got a mix of rain, so ice underneath, and then this heavy, wet, sloppy snow. So everything is just mud and gross.
And my husband drove down to the cities today, which is about 4 hours down to get to Minneapolis. And about, I don't know, less than halfway, it warmed up significantly south. So while he was down there, it's 60 degrees. And he keeps his vehicle outside at night, all the time. And so it had a whole bunch of snow. But the thing is that layer of ice from when it, so you get this thick ice all over it. And he's talking to me, and I'm like, what is that sound? And it was big chunks coming off of his truck.
Yeah. Well, it's back for a little while because it's supposed to be cold the remainder of this week. So
we're not really going to see those kind of temps, the upper 50s, low 60s again for a little bit.
For a while. Is what it is.
Yeah.
Enjoy the season you're in because you can't change it.
Nope.
We actually watched some really good movies on Saturday. Did I tell you my kitten story?
Kitten.
So, on Friday, I took a really quick break from work because my husband's birthday is 2 weeks from now, and Hunter was home, and I was like, hey babe, I don't know, like he's 16 with a license now. I don't know when he's coming home, or like, we just kind of play it by ear. So I said, do you want to celebrate Dad's birthday this weekend? And he was like, yeah. And I said, okay, what do you want to get him? And he was like, I want to get him a gift card to Reed's. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, I'm just going to bust out of here for a little bit, go get all these errands done because we knew the weather was coming Saturday. Long story short, went to Reed's. I went to Dairy Queen, got Dairy Queen cake, and then went to the grocery store. I came out of the grocery store. There were like 12 people just all around my Yukon. And I'm like, what is going on? So I was like, is everything okay?
Mm-hmm.
Little girls bawling, like all these people. They're like, yeah, we saw a kitten run up into your engine, or like run up under your hood. And I was like, not today. Like, I don't have time for this because I had to get back to work. So I'm like, okay. So I put my groceries away, get my purse secure in the vehicle, and I pop the hood. We look under the hood, nothing. So I'm like, okay. So I called Shane and I was like, I really don't want to park in the garage in case the cat is somewhere, right? Like, don't want him in the garage. So Shane opens the hood and out comes this cat once we got it home. So he gets the cat out. Then the cat goes back. He's hiding up under or on top of the gas tank.
Was it a kitten or a cat?
It was a kitten.
Okay.
It was tiny. Like, it was a kitten. So he gets the wheel off, gets the cat, and we're like, we don't know what to do with this cat. We got to try. Once he got out of the vehicle, off like a shot, right? So we noticed him hanging around over the weekend. So we're feeding him because it's cold, and trying to catch him so we can take him. Our friends are going to take it. They have a barn, so the little thing will be a barn cat. So cross your fingers that when I get home, we have a live trap with some tuna in it right now. We're trying to catch him so we can take him to like a safe, warm place where he can be. But
it rode from the grocery store.
And girl, you know how I drive. He must have been hanging on for dear life because
in the engine,
somewhere in there. When we got it in the shop and opened the hood, when I opened it at the grocery store, you couldn't see it anywhere. When we got it home, popped it open, and that cat came out. And then he got scared and he went back in. Well, then he just kept plaguing us all weekend long. So then like Shane got the side-by-side out because the boys were doing something. And I was like, hey, I took the dogs out and I hear that cat in the side-by-side. I'm sure he's laying up there because it's warm, on the engine or whatever. I'm like, but don't put it back in there, or he's going to claw up your boat. You know, like, we got to figure out this cat, and we want to make sure it's taken care of and it can go somewhere. So we got to catch it, and it does not want to be caught. All of that to say, we hung out and watched some super good movies this weekend, and just, that's the one nice thing. Love the season you're in. We got to spend time together as a family, hanging out, watching movies. Don't you know, halfway through, I was like, this is a war movie. Like, is there a cat in this movie? Like, why do I hear a cat? The cat's outside the door just crying. It was terrible, like, all weekend.
But if you try to get near it, it runs away.
It will not. No. And Shane had to put his welding gloves on to try to get him, and he wasn't having it. So hopefully we get him in this live trap that will not hurt him, and we can get him to, he can live his best barn cat life.
Yeah, that's crazy, Jen.
Anyways, wow. I know that was a long story, but
just,
that's what we've dealt with all weekend. It's this cat. All right. I don't have any more FOs. Do you want to do some whips?
Sure. So when I went with you down to the cities, and I spent a couple days down there by myself, and then my husband joined me, and so I had a lot of time to knit. And I, if you remember, I opened this last time, my Freckle Whimsy. This was
pink theme.
Yep. And so I got almost a whole sock done here. All I have to do is do the toe now. So yeah, that's. And then, of course, another sock.
What are you going to do? Are you going to do the toe in the mini, or are you going to just keep going straight?
No, in the mini.
Okay. Cool.
In the mini, in the same color as this, the heel and the cuff.
And you're just doing your traditional vanilla afterthought.
Yep. My favorite.
Yeah.
Vanilla, easy peasy.
Love it. Well, we'll keep the sock theme going, and the tube. Long live the tube. So my finished socks from earlier, this, after a full pair of socks that I showed you that were finished, this is how much I have left. So you can see I'm making shorties. So my mom loves to sleep in these.
Oh, really?
Shoot, she's gonna watch this. Well, she's getting a few of these for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. So I'll put a toe in here, and then I will do another shorty, and then I could probably actually get another pair. We'll see. But yeah, so working on these, I'm going to use as much of this and as much of this as I can, and whatever I have left, I'll probably unravel and just put into some of my scrappy blankets. So yeah.
Alrighty. I really worked on this quite a bit. We went and had adult beverages one night, and played some pull tabs, and I knit a couple chunks of this.
Do you want me to hold it sideways with you?
Yeah. So I don't remember. This color is actually from, I loved it so much, out of Chelsea Yarn's Valentine's box. The one I just got in February. That I pulled it out and put it in here. So.
It's so pretty.
I have gotten lots of compliments on this. My mother-in-law, she really likes it. So I think I'm going to cast on another one. And I know she's drawn to blues.
Ooh. And you have so many minis. You could probably go through and curate a whole beautiful blue.
Well, and I'll throw a couple pinks and stuff in there too. But creams and blues and light pinks.
Do you think you'll do your in-between on her as a blue?
No.
Just keep it black? Be cool if you did
it with the dark.
Yeah. Do you have like a navy, a darker?
I might. So we'll see. She's very drawn to this. I know. Yeah, it would be back there is I think some darks, but yeah.
I'm sure you can figure something out.
I will, yeah. Got plenty.
That's awesome. You're having a ton of fun with those.
I love it. It's my take if we're going to dinner, or, we're going to meet friends for drinks. I take it. And the speakeasy now, they know me well.
Are these your stitch toppers? Are these knitted butterfly?
Yes.
Speaking of knitted butterfly, we need to
Oh yeah,
share
what was
more.
that?
Let me look. Don't kill us, Jessica. Okay. Jessica is the maker behind the knitted butterfly. I know you guys know this. We talk about her a ton. We've known Jessica for a really long time. And I'm looking for the joint text with us.
Oh yeah, I can't look because my phone's right there.
So here's the deal. She is doing an advent this year. And the advent is going to have, you know, obviously
12 minis.
Yep, 12 minis. I mean, obviously her
notions like a progress keeper and stitch marker that she's doing. Right now she has subscription boxes, and every month you can do 1 month or you can do a couple months. They're fabulous. They come with a mini and other little fun stuff. I got the Easter one, so that's coming soon.
Yeah, so she is going to, there's going to be very limited number of advents.
She said 25.
Yeah. And
don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure it was 25.
And they go up May 1st? Is that right?
In May, I think.
So she is going to donate one that we can use as a giveaway. So we're going to do our Podiversary giveaway this episode, and then the next time we record, we will do the giveaway for the knitted butterfly advent, and her information will be in the show notes below. You guys, when I tell you, like, go get the subscription, I love these so much. I'm just gonna show you, give you an idea. So this is all of my knitted butterfly, and the collection is so fun. I just want to show you a couple. They're just unlike others. So like,
yeah,
this is one of my favorites.
I tried to get this one. I was too late. The one that came with these.
Those cute?
Yeah.
Today's the day too.
It is. Are you going to have any green beer?
No, I think we're just gonna hang out tonight. I have leftover pot roast, and I'm gonna probably have to go back and work for a little bit.
Yeah,
my boss is back tomorrow, so I'm done covering her.
My husband is driving back. I don't think we'll get out tonight, but that's okay. Don't need it.
Look at the heart. It's just, I mean, they're so fun. I could just show you these all day because they're so fun.
Isn't that cute? Cool?
So anyways, the knitted butterfly, go check them out. I do the subscription box, and I love it every month when I get it. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, so check her out. More information to come on the advent and on next episode. Go ahead.
Is it my turn?
Sure.
Yes, it is. This is Sandy by the Lakeside bag. I haven't showed this before, a big leather bag. I got that at Cakepalooza. This I took with me when we went down to the cities. And it's great for holding everything. You know, I got lots of stuff in there. And I have done some decent progress on my halibut sweater. So last time you remember, I said I was going to switch yarns, possibly restart this, because Jen had convinced me it was knit to the back loop, and I thought,
and it wasn't.
I had messed up, but I was right. I double checked after we got done, and even though I wrote in there that I was gonna switch, I was like, no. And it was funny because Corey from My Rock Knit, she's like, when she saw me, she said, that would just be crazy if you did that all over again. And I was like, yeah, because it took me a couple days just to do the neck. So I am actually very, very pleased with staying with these colors.
So good.
I think it's going to pop so nicely. Yeah. So just starting the fin on the halibut here, this part.
It's so fun. I want to knit another. Like, I kind of want to knit the cardigan.
I said to my husband, I go, do you want a halibut sweater? And he says, yeah, because I've got some worsted fisherman's wool brown, and I've got cream, and he would just look so good in that, you know. And he really loves to fish, and he's caught some halibut and brought them home from Alaska. Delicious fish.
That's so awesome. Yeah, I'm glad he didn't start over.
Yeah.
So my saga with Twisted Rib continues. So I'm working on another project I'll show in a little bit. And I got going on it. And it's just knit one, purl one.
And you twisted.
Dang it. I have like a mental block going on.
I'm using for my halibut the a hummingbird yarn. She has a monthly subscription box. I wanted to continue it. She does such a great job, but I didn't want, I was taking a break from buying single hanks of yarn. So I asked her to dye up a sweater quantity and then every month put one in. The idea being I'd cast on a sweater and knit a little bit. I didn't do that, but I just got the last one. And so I'm really not that far off on using it. It's called Summer Zinnia. Isn't that pretty?
Beautiful. And
then the other color, this is actually was spun at our friend Steph's
mill.
And I've had it for quite a while, and it's non-superwash, you know, so it's, and I'm holding it double. What I like about it is it's slightly thicker than the yarn in the sweater. So I'm getting this really cool pop. It's, you know, I'm really liking
larger
it.
Gauge.
Yes, yeah. You can see it, I think, but I like the effect that I'm getting. So
pretty.
Yeah, this will be, hopefully it all works out, right?
It's so fun.
Totally me, don't you think?
Oh, for sure.
Look so good.
100%, yeah.
You
should do micas in this color with pink fish. Just kidding.
I know. I was going to cast on, this was going to be a couple sweaters, and then got ripped out. So I'm glad I'm finally putting it into something, you know, using it up. And I believe this is very similar to yarn you can get from Teresa at Get Bents. Her mill, she did buy some of the equipment from Steph. And so when I look at the stuff that's Teresa's spinning out of her mill, it very much reminds me. So if you wanted to get something similar, visit Teresa's website at Get Bents.
And Teresa does a wonderful CSA as well. If you're interested, when you go to her site, you can look that up too.
Say what a CSA is.
So it's like a community share, like you would get a CSA for vegetables, right? Or something like that. This is wool, and it's wool that comes from her mill. She is phenomenal when it comes to trying things, mixing things, just playing with the fiber. I have enjoyed every single month that I've gotten. So I signed up for the winter CSA. I think I missed the boat, and she was kind enough to let me jump on, but not by far, like by a couple of days. And so now I'm getting that throughout the winter, and it's been really, really fun. Also, did you watch Kaori iRockKnit's recent podcast?
I haven't.
So she has Teresa of Get Bents
Farm. Oh yeah, I need to watch this one. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're so good together, and they're so Teresa, like the things that she knows about sheep, and when you consider where she came from, like meaning she didn't grow up in the industry, she wasn't a farm girl, like she has thrown herself into this business and knows so many things. And I'd never realized the story of how they got their farm, what it was before they got it. And I'm not going to tell you, because
you gotta go watch.
You got to go watch Kaori's podcast, her last one with Teresa. But the story is just like, wow, y'all went through some stuff to get that place. So pretty fun. All right. So we'll go back to Farmer's Daughter Fibers. This is, let me start with, this is March. And so I'll show you the inspo for March. That is the inspo pick. So for, this is the journal for Sock Squad 2025. And all of this is from Land and She artwork. So that's it. And that translates to this. So that's the yarn. And I am doing a, you want to hold those ones? I'm doing a shorty, or not a shorty. I'm doing just a regular vanilla sock. So I've done the gusset decreases. I needed something super vanilla for times like you were mentioning when we're out and about, running around, doing all the things. So what I'm going to do is when I get closer to the toe, excuse me, I'm going to do like 2 stripes, 3 stripes, like 2 stripes, 2 stripes, 3 stripes, 2 stripes, 4 stripes, 2 stripes, and then a toe in this, just to have some fun, you know, color play and stripes at the end. So that's what I'm working on there. And these will be my March.
Very pretty.
Yeah. This base is lovely. It's, this month's is Highwood Sock is the base. And it is really, really awesome. I love the twist in it. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's probably better there.
Yeah, you can see
It's
the
just
twist.
beautiful. Really fun to work with. You can probably see it here too on this. So yeah. So I got lots of socks in motion, which are my conference call / run around the countryside knitting. So it works. All right.
I didn't add any. I have like 3 other pairs of socks on needles, but I didn't bring them today.
I have like 3 more whips.
No more whips.
Okay. So last time we met, my dream knitting was the Edgar slipover. And so I went home and stash dove. And
boy, you're really like,
I'm almost done. You guys, it is so awesome. I love it so much. So it's got this awesome shaping on the side. I've just split, this is twisted rib again. See, this is why I can't do regular rib because I have so many projects with twisted rib knit. But the front, I got this done last night and just did the Italian bind off, or the tubular. So I'm working on the back, but I'm out of yarn. So
oh no.
I did the yarn. Let's talk about the yarn for a minute. So I am using,
gosh, it's so pretty.
Isn't it awesome? I'm using La Bien Amie is the red. So it's this La Bien Amie. You know, we learned from Kaori in a class. I don't think this is giving away too much, but I've learned so much from Kaori. One of the things that she said to me that really stuck with me, and I don't know why it was an aha for me, is that mohair always wins. I get it. Like I looked back at some projects,
Yeah.
but you can't see the mohair. You get kind of an idea, but this is La Bien Amie, and it is in the colorway Cocleo. I don't know how to say it. It'll be in the show notes. And it is the Sport Nouveau weight. And then the mohair is Emma's yarn in the Marvelous Mohair, and it is the colorway Foxy Lady. So I have one on the way. It will be here anytime. So I'll finish that up. I literally just need to finish the back hem and then put the neck on. I don't like waiting until the very end to put on a neck, but I have a design decision to make. So remember I told you, like, I really like, I'm very broad shouldered. So I don't want I don't want a drop shoulder vest or one that comes way out here, and because I will look like a football player. Like, I don't want that. So the neck on this, we'll put the picture in. The neck on this is by design ribbed, but it's a folded rib. So it's got some puff to it because you're going to knit it longer than you need it, then to fold it over, kind of like you would do a folded collar, right? But it's a folded V-neck. And I'm worried that that's going to give it too much heft. You know what I mean? Like more bulk than I want. So I'm contemplating whether or not I want to do it as designed with the folded V-neck, or if I just want to do a ribbed V-neck, like a twisted ribbed V-neck. So I'm going to play with the neck and probably be frustrated and rip it out, which is okay, because I want it to look good. The fit is awesome. I love it. It's got that little split hem, super fun, really fast. And yeah, So I'll play when I get that this week.
It is very cute.
I love it. And the softness on this is insane. Stitch stoppers from Knitted Butterfly. These were in the February box. So yeah, I am loving it. Okay, my Italy trip. My stepsister Shona is she's a travel agent. She's fabulous at what she does, super amazing. And she has thought of everything, like everything. So I am making her the Glamp It Up cowl by, by Lemon Kid. So I am making it in linen quill. So I'm holding linen quill in High Tide and Fresh Pickle and holding it double. And it is creating, so it's just let me see if it can block out at all. So once I block it, it's gonna go like this, and it's gonna be a long tube. So you do, and it's a free pattern. So you do the repeat, do like 49 rows, the repeat, 49 rows, the repeat, and then whatever it is to make up the difference, and then I'll graft it. But yeah, it's
very nice.
It's so pretty. It's like not doing it justice here, but it's so fun. So yeah. Ooh, there you go. You got some light that way. Perfect. Yeah. Love it. And more Knitted Butterfly. It's like jewelry for your knitting. I love it.
Someone asked me why I put that stuff on there, and I'm like, I don't know, to decorate it.
Makes me happy. Can you not? Look how cute this little flower is.
The more I can put on, the happier I am.
What are you marking there? Not a damn thing. Makes me happy. I like it.
Yep.
Okay. The last whip that I have. So this is, you guys are going to get bored of seeing this, but Edgar slipover. And this new cast on must be done before I leave for Italy, which is on April 16th. So, what do you think it is?
It's that sweater.
The Inga pullover. I'm holding this in my Reds Lady Creates. How cute are these little gnomes?
She just made a bunch of really cute bags, those dandelion seed ones.
Yes, go see Tammy at Reds Lady Creates. It'll be in the show notes below. But really awesome bags. I like that she keeps the inside of the bags just super light. You can see whatever's in here. But Inga sweater, and this is in the Isager Jensen Sport. These are the 3 colors.
That's a yarn that they use in the design, right?
Yep. And it was part of a community service segment months ago. I just haven't cast it on. Because it's one of those, I mean, I don't mind a chart.
Hurry up. You're less than 30 days.
I got a month. It'll be fine. I'm being optimistic. Probably won't.
Stop knitting on the other stuff.
But it's got to come with me too. I want the vest, and I can't not knit the socks. So balance, baby. That's where we're at. Okay, so you start with just stockinette, and it does that cute little roll. And then you go into the ribbing for a couple of inches. I mean, for those of you who don't know, I have a ruler tattooed on the inside of my finger for...
You're not flipping people off?
Yeah.
You're showing your tattoo.
I'm at 1.5 inches according to my tattoo. So I need another 1/2 inch, and then I'll move right into the short rows. And I want to get this done tonight so I can short row in the morning before work when like nobody needs anything from me. They're not going to talk to me.
I'm so glad when I get done with short rows.
Yeah, because
I hate doing them.
But I'm super excited about this, and I wish I had cast it on before. I just wasn't in the right brain space. So I'm ready now, and it is going to be amazing, and I just can't wait to wear it. So those are all my current whips. And then when I get back from Italy, I am going to go crazy on some whips because I have a lot of whips that I'm super excited to work on. All right. Community service.
I am so...
Have you done any community service?
Yes. I only my subscriptions. That's my only community service. But I'm very sad to say this is the very last Freckled Whimsy, the It's Over, this particular one with the well, I mean, originally it was halfway to Hans. It was 6 months and it ended in October. And then October, she said she'd extend it 6 more months. But anyways, this is the last one. I'm really sad. I got the cancellation. I was like, no, I didn't cancel. And then I kept reading and it said, I'm not doing that anymore.
So is she going to when it's back in season or no?
I don't know. Nothing. Because I was like, I wish she would have even just given me option to jump on another box, you know, instead of just
quick commercial.
Cancel.
So I got, it was still on her website, but Sam of Lavender Loon is doing Edward's scissor hands.
I saw that.
And I got it. And so my husband calls me Jenn Knitter Hands. He always, what's up, Knitter Hands? Like, I don't know why, he always has. So when I saw it, I was like, I feel like that's destined to be. So I can't wait for that one.
That. Yeah. Oh gosh. Can you see it?
Nope. Oh, it's good.
I know. I'm so sad it's over. This one's awesome. Wicked Awesome, it's called.
Appropriately so.
Wicked Awesome.
Carrie's just so good. She's so good at what she does, and
I really love it. I might have to cast these on after I finish the other ones.
Man, those are good.
This was a fabulous club. Yeah, here's a note. Sadly, this note is let you know that this will be the next to last. Oh, I get one more. Oh, yeah, I got one more. I thought it was the last one. Oh.
Oh, reactivation.
It may give you the option to reactivate it, but please do not. Oh. Okay.
Oh, but she is going to let you hop in on other clubs.
Oh, I
if
see
you want.
that.
Oh, cool.
Oh, well, I'll let her know that I would like to because this is fun. I love getting it.
So, hopping in on another one of her clubs, you could do, so she has the Serendipity DK. So this is new for her. And what I mean by that is this is a fingering weight, but she is doing the Nature's Palette. So this is Nature's Palette number 1, and it's called Spring Awakens. It's a 12 stripe repeat. And what makes this one so different is it's on a glee base, and the base is 90% superwash targhee and 10% nylon. So, yeah, I think it feels amazing. I think that because the Halloween club is over, we just got an email that she is willing to switch the Nature's Palette over to other bases for people if they don't like this one. But I'm keeping this. I like the Glee base very much. It's very soft. It's not a yeah, it's soft. It's beautiful. So this one is really fun.
Next one I'm going to open up here is the, I do the Patreon for Cocktail Hour at the Coop. And I do the highest, whatever you want to call it, tier. And when you do that, you get yarn.
And last time you opened it was pink.
Yeah. What's that? Little note. February Yarn Club. So I've been saving these for you guys. They've been sitting here. It's kind of fun to open with an audience. This is super soft.
Again, it's alpaca.
That baby alpaca. Yeah, it comes with a little progress keeper that matches.
And it's the colorway is Goonies.
Oh, wow. I love
that.
it. Goonies, yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
You guys, it's time to watch Goonies.
We should watch Goonies.
It's like, I could watch that
It's a cute stitch mark.
Probably.
Stitch marker too.
every month. It's so good. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. My next community service, Get Bent's Farm. There's her logo. So these are called the Woolly Belly Pellets, and they are they conserve water, fertilize plants, and amend the soil. So it's got instructions on the back for, you know, how you add them, and what happens to, like, basically the pellets break down over 6 to 9 months, slowly releasing nutrients, and they also absorb at least 3 times their weight in water. So they are, in spring, I always repot my plants. So I'm going to give these a whirl. But I bought these at the Crafter's Gonna Craft.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been meaning to get some of those. All right, well, here is the next is Hummingbird. Because she's local here, we meet up. She puts my subscription in a bag. I did not pick up last month, so it's last month's and this month's in a bag together. I don't know which is which. Wrapped up.
So are you done with your pink? You've gotten all your pink sweater
Got
quantity
all
for
of
halibut?
that. Yep.
Oh, okay.
All my
cool.
halibut. This is gorgeous. It's macaron or macaron, however you say those things. It's 80% extra fine superwash, 10% cashmere, 10% recycled nylon. I'm not holding it very well because I was trying to read it, and my eyes, you know, they don't work.
So beautiful, Katie. Very nicely done.
And you've got a card with the recipe.
All the directions on the back. Very fun.
Yeah, and not cute.
Very cute.
It's a progress keeper and a stitch marker.
Very cool. This is really soft.
I'm not sure what month this is for because it doesn't say. So we'll just open the next one. Oh, I get it now. That was this month's March. The cookie one is March because this one. Oh no, this is it. This was February. And this is something's wrong with me. Oh, go to bed, Corrina. You need a nap. I don't need a nap, but my brain needs some boosting.
Maybe it needs some sunshine.
That's, yes. This is so pretty.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it pretty?
It's like
it's so
key
perfect.
lime pie.
It needs to be cast on, like now.
Are you gonna socks?
Yeah.
Hey, have you
I don't have any green socks.
Oh.
It's kind of a yellowy, there's some yellow in there, see that? And the speckles.
Maybe you need to do one of those scarves with all different colors of, oh my gosh.
Everybody loves pistachios.
For sure. Well, maybe not everybody.
Well, my kids like them. Pistachio pudding, you know, is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
baby spatula.
Yeah.
Got another recipe too.
Yeah. We might have to make these.
What are they?
Pistachio cream bars.
Oh, good Lord.
Probably just as good as pistachio pudding. See? Isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
Those do look really yummy. And it's got a box of the pistachio instant pudding in it.
Oh, did you see? It says make promptly for your friend Jen.
Yeah.
Follow directions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're funny. And hummingbird yard.
I love her logo.
I know. I love hummingbirds. I was just looking on that day it was 60. I was looking at the hummingbird feeder and I'm like, I should probably wash that up.
Get ready. Yeah. Well, you got a little time now.
Yeah.
You need your snowshoes on to go retrieve it at this point.
Definitely.
I
was mad the other day. Well, yesterday when we went to my mother-in-law's to shovel, and her neighbor, and here, there's something else. I think it might be a cookie.
It's actually a macaron, I bet.
I don't know if I want to eat it though. It's been sitting in there for a month.
Cute.
I'm sure it's fine. These things. I remember being in Paris and
daughter
eating these.
made them, didn't she?
Oh, did she? Oh.
Or the charms. She made the charms or the cookies. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
All right. So Crafter's Gonna Craft. I got this fiber from the lovely Sam of Lavender Loon. It's 100% non-superwash rainbow lay in the colorway Unearthed.
Yeah, that is the yarn I got when I was there from Lavender Loon. I got her Eat Your Young colorway. It's awesome. She's making a sweater right now with it in it. And I saw her knitting on it when at the retreat.
I kind of want to just spin this.
Yeah.
I want to do all the things and then I have to work. It's so dumb.
And you've been working a lot.
Yeah. Okay, you guys. You know me, so cannot resist those email I get from Pearl Soho. I love linen quill. This is this and Double Sunday by Sandnes Garn are like my desert island. If I had to go with this, I mean, if I had to go to an island and choose one or two bases, this and Sandnes Garn. That would be sad though. I would never want to do that. So I got that Glamp It Up cowl. I enjoyed so much the holding the linen quill double that I bought 6 of these. So in the color Wheat Flour. So I think I'm going to use this in a blanket, part in a blanket and a DK blanket. And then part of it I'm going to use in my dream knitting that I'm going to show you in just a minute. And then I got 4 of these, make some other, this colorway is honey pink. And I thought it would be kind of cool with this. I mean, the honey pink isn't necessarily my color, but I picked this mohair up. It's actually Surrey, not mohair. It's Nala Surrey. Brushed 75 brushed baby Surrey alpaca and 25% mulberry. The colorway is Can't Help Falling in Love, and it is from Sunshine Ocean Fibers. So I think I'm going to do something with this. I'm not sure. Maybe like a, what was that sweater number that you just did?
9.
Or maybe another, maybe a lento. I don't know. Maybe another, who knows? Fun. So yeah. So that's my community service.
We did a good job.
We did. We supported. I love that. All right. So I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, dream knitting. Did we do our dream knitting?
Not yet.
All right. You want to?
So my dream knitting is baby knits because I am getting a new grandson in June. And so I want to knit him a little, I think I'm going to knit him some little pants, definitely some little baby pants. And then one of those, well, it's called the Hosen Mats, casual baby pants. And it's a free pattern. So I'll have that in the show notes so you can look it up. So it's a free pattern. We love free and they're very cute. And then the, my other, I'm just going to go both of them because I'm going to knit them together, is a seamless wrap sweater by Kaorina Spencer, the designer. And it's really cute. So you don't have to put it over a baby's head or anything. You just put the little arms in and then have the little tie.
Fun. Yeah, you're getting June, right? It's getting close.
Yep, and they have picked his name. His name is William, after my dad. My dad passed away unexpectedly in 2014, and William Lynn is his name, and but the baby is William Tyler. So Tyler is my daughter's brother, my other child. Well, I have 5. I have 5 that I have, 2 with my from my first, and 3 with my husband now. And then my husband has 5 from his ex. So we have 10 altogether. And so Alicia is my grandbaby, our grandbaby's mom. And Tyler is her brother, and he's a couple years younger. Yeah, so they're very, very close. So she's naming the baby William Tyler.
That's so special. That's cool.
Yep.
All right. My dream knitting. So I was looking at all the minis, and I want to play with the dot sweater by Pernille Larsen. And I just think it is so cute. I love the dimension on it. I think there's like 21, not quite a full advent, but 21 different rows of dots that in different colors. So I think I've always been like, play by the rules, right? So like if you have an advent, you knit the advent. And now I'm like, why am I doing that? Like pull the minis that you love, especially in something like a sweater that you're going to wear. And so I'm going to curate a little collection of 21 minis that I love and just play with those and use this as the background so they pop. And yeah, that's what I want to knit next, sweater wise. I'll be a while though, because I just can't. So.
Is that it for your dream knitting?
That's it.
All right, cool.
All right, so just a few reminders before we sign off here. If you want to win or want a chance to win book, candles, some yarn, some notions for our Podiversary, interact with us below. Any old comment will do. And then tune in for our next episode.
This is 16. So the next one will be 17.
Yep. Tune in for 17 when that hits. And we will do the giveaway for the very generous donation of Jessica of the Knitted Butterfly to all of you. So more to come on that. Anything else?
Yep. And I want to mention, because I don't think I did when I was showing my halibut, that Jen and I are currently hosting a knit along. There will be a prize from that too when we're done. It's supposed to wrap up at the end of March. And use and there's several things that you can knit with the halibut. There's a hat, there's a cowl, there's cardigan. So any of those work, and it's Knit the Halibut with Jenn and Corrina.
Yeah.
So join us.
Fun. All right. And so next time we record, we'll probably be able to announce that too, no? I mean, because it's already the 16th.
Yeah. We'll announce the winner for the Knit the Halibut.
Yeah. So come back and play with us next time. You have a trip coming up in a couple of weeks. And we'll probably knit when you get back from that before you go to Disney World and before I go to Italy. So the first part of April, yeah?
Yeah, well, I leave next week, head to Nevada for a week, and then we come home and we're home for 2 weeks, and then we're taking all the kiddos to Disney World.
Yeah, so in that 2-week pocket, we'll have to figure out, because our vacations overlap, so that'll be our only chance.
Yep, we'll make it work.
And then maybe when we get back from our vacations, when we podcast again, hopefully by then we could do it outside.
That would be fun.
Do more of them outside this year.
I would like to, except the neighbor, when he's let his dogs out, the way he calls them back is with a whistle. I never know when that's going to happen.
Yeah, unpredictable.
And he blows it very loud. Very loud. We
could go hang out with the kitty at my house.
You're gonna have to let me know if you catch that cat.
It's got to happen today because the dogs bark at it. I can't work and have them going crazy after this cat all day. This kitten, whatever.
Well, my dogs would probably try to kill it.
That's the other thing. So we've been on supervised potty breaks and the whole thing.
So they don't go.
It's too much maintenance for me. I don't have time for all that. Like the kitty needs to go.
Yes.
So. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us yet again. We so appreciate it. We know there's lots of different ways that you can spend your time, lots of different podcasts out there. And we so appreciate you joining us and coming back. If you haven't, we would love it if you would subscribe, and more importantly, tell your friends so we can drive some traffic. Yeah, that would be amazing. We'd appreciate that. So until next time, we'll see you in the comments below. Take care.